Hello everyone, all are welcome to the CJ Mathematics YouTube channel. And today we are going to discuss about the paper you are seeing now for the help of the grade 11 English medium students for the upcoming first term test. We'll be going through the entire paper discussion by question to question, providing detailed explanation and solving strategies. Make sure you have your paper and a pen handy so you can follow along and take some notes. If at any point you have questions or need further clarification, drop a comment below and we'll be sure to get back to you. Before to begin with the paper, I have to mention that all the rights and credits are going to the school of this paper, and the school is Visakha College, Colombo. We must thankful for the examination unit of the Visakha College, Colombo for preparing such good quality papers. Right, let's dive into the paper. First, we will discuss the paper 1 and then we will discuss the paper 2, the essay paper. Okay, I would like to discuss the paper by ascending order with the question by question. Let's take the first paper, part A, and first question. Seems like it's very easy. A shirt cost rupees 800 is sold for rupees 1000. Find the profit percentage. Yes, the shirt is cost is rupees 800 and it is sold to 1000. First of all, we can find the profit here. Profit is profit equals 1000 minus 800. 1000 minus 800. That means the profit is rupees 200. Then we have to find the profit percentage here. Therefore, we have to write this according to the buying price. Buying price is 800. Then 200 profit is gained by 800 into, we have to find the percentage. Percentage means 100%. Then you have to simplify this. You can cut down zeros and this would be 4, and you will be getting answer 100 divided by 4%. 100 divided by 4, it's very easy, 25%. The first question is done. Second one, find the first approximation of root 81. We know these kind of questions, we have to do some calculation part for finding the approximation value. First of all, we have to find out where is the root 41 situated between the perfect square values. Okay, I will write down here the perfect square values. 1 squared should be 1, 2 squared should be 4, 3 squared should be 9, then 4 squared should be 14, then 5 squared should be 25, 6 squared should be 36, and we have finally 7 squared should be 49. Here you can see we have to find the value of root 41. Therefore, definitely root 41 should lie the values between 36 and 49. Therefore, the real value of the root say 41 should lie the real values 6 and 7. Therefore, I can write down root 36 equals 6 and root 49 equals 7. Root 49 equals 7. Then here is root 41. Here is root 41. Therefore, the value of root 41 should lie between 6 and 7. Therefore, I have to find out 6.1 into 6.1, then 6.2 into 6.2, then 6.3 into 6.3, 6.4 into 6.4, finally 6.5 into 6.5. We have to calculate those values. That is the approximation method. Here will be 37 37.21. 37.21. Here will be 38.44. Here will be 39.69. Here will be 40.96. You can see we are getting closer to the root 41. We are here 40.9. That means extremely close to the relevant value. Let's try one more time. 6.5 into 6.5 is 42.25. Right. Then we are passing the value we need. Therefore, the suitable approximation value is 6.4 into 6.4. Therefore, approximation value for root 41 is, we can get 6.4. This is the approximation method. Let's try the question number 3. Equation we having x over 3 plus 4 equals 1. This is very simple one. I will write down the question again. X over 3 plus 4 equals 5. First of all, I have to get rid of this plus 4. Then I will add minus 4 to the both sides. Then this should be neglected. Then x over 3 should equals to 1. Therefore, I have to get rid of this upon 3. Then I can do multiply 3 the both sides. Then 3 to 3 is cancelling. Then x equals 3. Simple as that. Yes, first 3 questions are done. Let's jump into the fourth question. Question number 4 is also an easy one. Find the least common multiple. LCM is least common multiple 6xy squared and 8x squared y. Here we can see 6x y squared and 8x squared y. First of all, find a common multiple for the numerical values 6 and 8. That means we can write down a multiplication table of 6. We can write down 6, 12, 24, 24 and 30 dot dot dot, kind of that. Then we can write down the 8 times multiplication table 8, 16, 24, 32 dot dot dot. Here you can see we have found the least common multiple of the numerical part 24, 24. Then definitely 24 is coming. Then let's try to the algebraic part. Take the maximum index of all the algebraic terms individually. Then here is the maximum index of x is x squared and the maximum index of y is y squared. Then the least common multiple should be 24 x squared y squared. Just simple as that. I think you will understand the facts. Let's jump into the question number 5. Bearing question. Find the bearing of A from B. Right. N and N represent the direction north. Therefore, we know these two lines are parallel to each other. Therefore, I can find out this angle here because 17 and this angle is allied angles. Right. Then this should be 110. But we are asking bearing of A from B. That means we have to take the clockwise direction from B that we can try seeing A. Therefore, this is the bearing angle we are looking out. Then you know the point B is completely 360 degrees around a circle. Therefore, we can find out this bearing angle is equals to 360 degrees minus 110 degrees. Therefore, the answer is coming 250 degrees. This is the bearing angle of A seen from B. Bearing is always calculated the right hand side direction. Question 5 is over. Let's try the question number 6. Q6 is a logarithm part. If LG25 is equals to 1.3979 and find the values of the LG 0.025, right? Uh, Answer is very simple. We all know this is a bar value. Therefore, we can write down the answer bar 2 point. We know the value of LG25 3979. 3979. Very simple one. Question number 7. Very simple as that. Write the shaded region representing the Venn diagram is in set notation. We have given a Venn diagram representing the sets A and B, and we can clearly see set B is a subset of A. That doesn't matter. We will try to write the shaded region in set notation. It's very clear. B is non-shaded. Then this should be B dash. B is not relevant to the shaded part. Then A is shaded. B dash intersection A. The shaded part represent the set notation B dash intersection A. Simple as that. Let's try the question number 8. Question number 8 is related to angles and it's contained with some parallel lines. If AD is parallel to BC, I have already mentioned in the figure. AE equals EB, it's already mentioned, and AD equals DE. Right, we have to find the value of the angle A at the point B. First of all, we will try to construct some connections in the figures. So this is angle A. This CBD angle is equals to A. This angle is equals to A because of the parallel lines. Those are alternate angles. Because of the fact of the ABE triangle is an isosceles one, then this 32 angle should equals to this 32 angle here. Then we know the theory, if this 2 is 32 and 32, this must be addition of those two. This should be 64. And again, we know the ADE triangle is also an isosceles one. Therefore, if this is 64, this must be definitely 64. Then after, we will calculate the sum of values of the internal angles of the triangle ADE. Right. Then I can write down the complete answer as that BAC, angle BAC is equals to 32 degrees. Then the angle AED is equals to 32 plus 32 should equals 64. Then according to the triangle ADE, 64 plus 64 plus angle A should equals to 180. For solving this one, you can get the angle of A is equals to 52 degrees. Right. That's also finished. Let's jump into the question number 9. What is the smallest integer which satisfies the inequality x plus 5? We have to solve this. X plus 5 is greater than 4 means I can get rid of this 5 by putting minus 5 here and also putting minus 5 here. Then the plus 5 minus 5 will be cancelled and we are here with the answer x is greater than minus 1. X is greater than minus 1 means let's represent this value in a number line. Here will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Here will be minus 1, minus 2. X is greater than minus 1. Therefore, this should be represented like this. Your earlier classes have done those kind of inequality representations. And we are having, what is the smallest integer? X is greater than minus 1 means we cannot get the value minus 1. The smallest integer here is 0. Therefore, the smallest integer is 0. Smallest integer equals 0, not the minus 1, because it doesn't contain an equal mark here. If there is x is greater than or equals to minus 1, we can get the answer as minus 1, but here is we cannot see any equal sign. Therefore, the smallest integer will be the number 0. Let's try the question number 10. The mean of the data 23, 26, 16, x 34 is 26. Find the value of x. We know mean can be written as 23 plus 26 plus 16 plus x plus 34 divide by number of items. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 number of items are 5 equals, we know the value of the mean 26 equals 26. I know you can simply calculate this one. You get 99 plus x should equals to 26 into 5, and by solving this one we will be having the answer for x is 31. Simple one. Let's try the question number 11. If AB and BC are parallel and mentioned in the figure, CBE is equals to DBC. CBE, let's find the angle of CBE. CBE is this one. This one. It is equals to DBC. DBC is this one. These two angles are equal. Then find the value of x using the diagram given below. Right. We have given AB and DC are parallel lines. Then this 50 angle and this 50 angle should be equal because of the alternate angles. If here is 50 degrees, again here will be 50 because of this data. Then it's very simple. Adjacent angles on a straight line should be equals to 180 degrees, and then we can find the value of x. Then I can write down x plus 50 plus 50 should equals to 180. Therefore, x is equals to 80 degrees. Another simple question. Right, let's try the question number 12. According to the volume, I have drawn a simple figure according to the details. Here we are having a cylinder of 500 square centimeter of the base area, and the capacity of this container is 3 liters. We are asking about the height of the water level when the container is filled. Right, this is a volume question. Then we can find the V equals pi r squared h, but here is the V is given from the liters, but the cross sectional area here is given with the square centimeters. Then the first thing should be 3 liters should be converted into cubic centimeters. Then I can write down 3 liter is equals to 3000 milliliter, and again also equals to 3000 cubic centimeters, because 1 milliliter is directly equals to the 1 cubic centimeter. Then I will put the volume as 3000, and here the pi r square value is known. It is given as 500 centimeters, because pi r square is the area of a circle. In a cylinder, we know the cross sectional area is a circle. Then I can write down 500 for this pi r squared into h. For solving this one, you will be having h as 6 centimeters. H equals 6 centimeters, and 12th question number is done. Question number 13, according to the equation of straight line, find the gradient of the equation 2y equals 2 upon 3x plus 6. First of all, I have to rearrange this equation as y equals mx plus c. Here we have 2y type. I have to get this to y equals type. Therefore, I am dividing all terms in this equation by 2. Then 2 upon 3 into x, I'm dividing by 2 plus 6 divided by 2. Then I can cancel those ones, and here will be 3. Then I will be having y equals 1 upon 3x plus 3. After this stage, we all know this is the gradient of this one. Therefore, gradient equals 1 upon 3. Question number 14. The triangle ABC. AB is equals to AC. Yes, I'm marking them off. AB is equals to AC. That means this AB line is equals to this AC line. And point D is on the side AB such that CD equals DB. CD equals DB means this one is equals to this one. For those kind of data, we will be realized this CDB and the ABC triangles are isosceles triangles. Yes, then definitely should be this angle is 74 degrees because of the isosceles triangles. We are asking to find the value of ACD. ACD is the mentioned one. I am putting here as a value of theta. Then I will have to find the value of theta. Using this data, I can find out the value of DCB. DCB is equals to angle DCB plus angle 74 plus angle 74 should equals to 180 degrees, interior angles of a triangle. Then the triangle, then the angle DCB should equals to 32 degrees. 32 degrees. Then the angle DCB is equals to 32 degrees. Then this should be 32. Again, considering the big triangle ABC, we know is also an isosceles triangle. This angle should be equals to this 74. Therefore, theta plus 32 should be equals to 74 of this one. You can get the value for theta is 74 minus 32 should be 42. Therefore, now we can write down the answer. Theta is equals to ACD. ACD value is equals to 42 degrees. 14th question is done. Let's try the question number 15. Actually, 15 is a good one. The sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic progression is Sn equals 5n minus 3n squared. Find the first three terms of this progression. We have given the equation of sum. This is Sn equation, not the Tn equation. Therefore, I have to substitute n equals 1 and n equals 2 and n equals 3. Finally, construct some connection between S1, S2 and S3. Then I will able to find the value of the first three terms of this progression. Right, first of all, I am substituting n equals 1. N equals 1 means S1. S1 should be equals to 5 into 1 minus 3 into 1 squared. This should be 2. When I am substituting n equals 2, S2 should be 5 into 2 minus 3 into 2 squared. This should be minus 2. When I'm substituting n equals 3, S3 should equals to 5 into 3 minus 3 into 3 squared. This should be equals to minus 12. Right. Now listen me carefully. S1 means the sum of first term. So sum of first term means T1 is equals to S1 is equals to 2. Sum of first term means it is the T1. Then S2 is the sum of first two terms. Then S2 should be T2 plus T1. We know the value of S2 minus 2 and we know the value of T1. It is plus 2. Then T2 should be minus 4. T2 should be minus 4. S3 means T1 plus T2 plus T3. We know the value of S3 minus 12 and we know the value of T1 plus T2, and we can directly substitute the value of T1 and T2 and no matter T1 equals 2 and T2 equals minus 4 plus T3. Here you will be getting the value of T3 is equals to minus 10. Then those are the values we are asking about the first three terms of this progression. That's actually a good question. Let's try the question number 16. There are 160 blue and red balls in a box. The total value of red and blue balls is equals to 160. The probability of obtaining a red ball is 60. Find the number of blue balls. Right. The probability of red balls is 60 means the probability of blue balls should be 40%. Then probability of blue balls should be equals to 40%. That represent 40 out of 100. Then we are asking find the number of blue balls in the box. We know the total balls is 160. Then there is a chance having a blue ball is 40 out of 100. Therefore, I can get the number of blue balls is equals to 160 into 40 out of 100. Therefore, I can cut the zeros. The answer should be 16 into 4. Answer will be 64 blue balls. Question number 17. That's also an easy one. Mark right for the correct statement and cross for the wrong statement in the given cages. The first one, the part A, the opposite angles of a parallelograms are bisected by the diagonals. Yes, we know that's true. The diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other at right angles. And the second statement is also a true one. Part C, the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Yes, that is exactly true. Then all the three terms are correct. Let's try the question number 18. I can write the radius as 13 centimeter and OC is again a radius. Then OD value should be 13 minus 8, that should be 5 centimeter. Then I can apply the Pythagorean relation to the triangle AOD and I can write down AO squared is equals to AD squared plus OD squared. We know the value of AO, it is 13. Then 13 squared should equals to, we are asking to find the value of AD, then AD squared plus we know the value of OD, then 5 squared. Then 13 squared minus 5 squared should equals to AD squared. Then I can factorize this using difference of two squares. That means 13 plus 5 into 13 minus 5 should equals to AD squared. I'm continuing the question here. 13 plus 5 is 18. 13 minus 5 is into 8 equals AD squares. We know the value 144 equals AD squared. Then the AD is equals to root 144. Then the value should be 12 centimeter is equals to AD. Question number 18 is done. Let's try the question number 19. The actual distance between two cities A and B is 5.5 kilometer. If the distance between the two cities A and B in the map is 10 centimeter, find the scale which is used to draw the map. Yes, the map is 10 centimeter to the actual length is 5.5 kilometer. We are asking the scale. Scale should be in same units. Therefore, I have to convert this kilometer into centimeter. I can write 10 centimeter double dot 5,500 meters. Then again I have to convert this meters into centimeter by 10 centimeter double dot to 5,500 into 100 centimeters. Then I can divide both sides by 10 to get the scale of 1 centimeter. Then 0 0 cancelling. Then I can get 1 centimeter to 55,000 centimeter. Now it is okay. Here is centimeter, here is centimeter. Now we can write the scale 1 to 55,000. This is the actual scale. That means in the map, 1 centimeter represent the actual length of 55,000 centimeter. 19 is done. Let's try the question number 20. Given here is a sector of radius 28. Yes. Find the circumference of the base of the cone which can be made by this sector. This sector radius is 28. Then we are asking about the arc length of this sector. Then I can write down the arc length equals L equals 2 pi r theta over 360. Then 2 into, we know the value of pi can be written as 22 over 7 into radius is directly seen 28 by the theta. The center angle here is 135 degrees divided by 360 degrees. Then you can cut down 7 to 28 as 4, and simplifying this one you will get 66 centimeter as a circumference value of the cone. Question number 21. The speed of a plane is 90 meters per second. Find the speed in kilometers per hour. Unit conversion question. First of all, let's write this 90 ms minus 1 is equals to 90 meters divided by 1 second. 90 meters per second means 90 meters divided by 1 second. Then I can convert the meters into kilometer and the seconds into hours. 90 meters converted into kilometer means 90 divided by 1000. The meters will be converted to kilometers, and the 1 second is converting into hours means 3600. 1 over 3600 is equals to 1 second. Then we have to do the division of fraction. You know how to do it using the reciprocal method. 90 divided by 1000 into 3600 divided by 1, and this should be kilometer minus h minus 1. Then you can canceling those. Then you will have 9 into 36. This equals to 324 kilometers per hour. The 90 meters per second is equals to 324 kilometers per hour. Let's jump into question number 22. AB and BC are two equal chords. AB and BC are two equal chords means those are equal. I'm mentioning those data in the figure. Chords of the circle with center O. OE and OD are perpendiculars. Okay, OE and OD are perpendiculars. We can see in the figure. Find the value of OED angle. OED angle means this one. This one, right? It is given AOC is equals to 160. Then the angle ABC should be 180 divided by 2 equals to 80 degrees. This is the first information we can get out of this figure. After that, we were given OE and OD are perpendiculars. OE and OD are perpendiculars means this EB is equals to this EA and this BD is equals to this DC. Then this angle should equals to this angle according to the isosceles triangle, because BED is an isosceles triangle. Then I can find out the angle of BEDO, BDE, both are same. I am writing, we know the angle of this is 80. 80 plus BED plus, again I can write down BED, equals 180. Then BED angle is 50 degrees. BED is 50. But again we know OEB is 90 degrees. OEB is a perpendicular. Then 90 is equals to BED plus OED. 90 is equals to BED plus OED. We know the value of BED is 50. Then 90 should be equals to 50 plus OED angle. Then we can get the answer of the value of angle OED is equals to 40 degrees. That's a good question. Let's go to the question number 23. Question number 23 is related to the binomial expressions. If xy is minus 2 and x plus y is equals to 4, then find the value of x cube plus y cube. Using the expression x plus y whole thing cube is equals to x cube plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus y cube. Yes, I am using this one for this calculation. I am writing it again. X plus y whole thing cube is equals to x cube. Now I will write the plus y cube near the x cube because it is the answer. It is the value we are asking. Then x cube plus y cube. Then I can write 3x squared y plus 3x y squared. Again, x plus y cube is equals to x cube plus y cube plus, I can get 3xy out here. 3xy, then the bracket, then it should be x plus y. Then I know the value of x plus y. X plus y is 4. Then this should be 4 cube. 4 cube should equals x cube plus y cube plus 3 into, I know the value of xy. Value of xy is minus 2. Minus 2 into again x plus y. X plus y is equals to 4. Then 4 cube should be 64 equals x cube plus y cube minus, here will be 24. I am getting the answer here. 64 minus 24 is equals to x cube plus y cube. Then the answer should be 40 is equals to x cube plus y cube. This is the value we were seeking for. Question number 24. The center of the circle is O and ABCO is a parallelogram. ABCO means a parallelogram means this AO is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to OC. And BCD is a straight line. This BCD is a straight line. And find the value of OAD. OAD means they have mentioned the angle. Yes. This is 50 means this should be 50. The angle AOC. Angle AOC is equals to 50 because of parallelogram. ABCO is a parallelogram, then the opposite angle should equal. If this is 50, this should be 25 according to the theory. Then angle ADC, angle ADC is equals to 50 divided by 2 is 25 degrees. If this is 25, this should be equals to 25 because of alternate angles. Therefore, angle OAD is equals to 25 degrees, the alternate angles. Question number 24 is done. Let's go to the last question of the part A, question number 25. PQRS is a land. Draw a sketch of the construction lines required to find the location of a post to be fixed inside the land that is 6 meter away from the corner Q. 6 meter away from the corner Q means we have to draw a circle of the radius 6 meters, representing radius 6 meters, and the center as Q. Then it should be like a circle like this. This is 6 meters. And 4 meter away from the boundary PQ. This is the boundary line PQ. 4 meter away, always 4 meter away means a parallel line to the boundary PQ. We can draw actually two parallel lines to the boundary PQ 4 meter away. But we are asking the inside to be fixed inside the land. Therefore, this is the point. The two conditions are satisfied. Then this is the post. The A part of the first paper is done. We will start the structured essay questions with the part B. From now on, we will start the part B of the paper, which are the structured essay questions. As a first one, we have given a fraction question according to the participants of the seminar. 2 out of 15 of the people who participated for a seminar were parents, and 7 out of 13 of the remaining were students. The number of teachers who participated was 180. The detail we have given here, there is a seminar. The participated categories are parents, students, and teachers. Only parents, students, and teachers. Find the number of teachers and students who participated as a fraction out of the total is the Roman number 1 question. Here you can see 2 out of 15 of the people were parents. Then other ones should be teachers and students. Therefore, I can write down teachers and students should equals to 1 subtract 2 out of 15, because 2 out of 15 were the parents. Then 1 minus 2 out of 15 definitely going to be equal to the number of teachers and students. I can write 1 as 15 upon 15 minus 2 upon 15 is equals to, it's very easy, 13 upon 15. Question number 1 is done. Then we are asking find the number of students who participated as a fraction out of the total. Here we were given not as the fraction of the total, it is given as the fraction of the remaining. Then the fraction of total is equals to 2 out of 15 is parents, means 13 out of 15 of 7 out of 13. This can be calculated as 13 out of 15 into 7 out of 13. Then 13 should be cancelled. Then 7 out of 15 is the number of students who participated as a fraction out of total. That means those total participants are separated into 15 equal parts. Therefore, so 7 parts are equal to the value of students. I'm going to the Roman part 3. Find the number of teachers who participated as a fraction out of the total. First of all, I can find students plus parents. Students plus parents is equals to students 7 out of 15 and parents 2 out of 15. Therefore, total of students and parents should be equals to 9 out of 15. Then the teachers should be, therefore, the teachers should be equals to 1 minus 9 out of 15. 1 again I can write as 15 upon 15 minus 9 upon 15. That means 6 upon 15. Question number 4. Find the total number of people who participated for the seminar. We have given the number of teachers is equals to 120. Therefore, I can divide this 120 into these 6 equal parts to find out the value of one part, and again multiply into 15 to find the total value. Then I can cut here is 20, then 20 into 15 should equals to 300. That means 300 total people have participated to the seminar. Last part, question number 5. If each student who participated for the seminar was given by a gift worth rupees 600, how much spent on the gift of students? First of all, we have to find the number of students. Number of students is going to equal 300 of 7 out of 15, because the fraction of student is equals to 7 out of 15. This can be calculated as 140. Therefore, the total cost can be calculated. Total cost can be calculated as each one is having the worth rupees 600 gift pack, then 600 into 140, this will cost rupees 84,000. 84,000, right? That is actually the easy one, not a hard one. Let's jump into the question number 2. Question number 2 is related to perimeter and area. We have given a figure of the combination of semicircular part and a trapezium, a model of wall decoration. This will represent a wall decoration is consist of a semicircular portion with diameter AB. Diameter AB, this AB line is equals to 28. We are given in the first question. AB, and the shape of a trapezium is ABCD. This ABCD, this non-shaded part is a trapezium, and this shaded part is a semicircular portion. If AB is 28 centimeter, find the arc length of the semicircle. Then we are asking about this AB arc length. Arc length of a circle can be written as, we know, 2 pi r into theta over 360, or pi d into theta over 360. No matter whether you are uh, trying 2 pi r or pi d, because we are given here is AB is a diameter, not a radius, then it's okay to use the pi d equation, or it doesn't matter. If you are familiar with the 2 pi r equation, you can use this one. I will use the 2 pi r, then 2 into pi, we can write 22 over 7 into r. AB is 28, means diameter is 28, then the radius should be 28 divided by 2, then it will be 14 into theta. Here is, this is a semicircular, then definitely 180 degrees divided by 360. After simplifying this one, you will able to get the answer as 44 centimeter as the AB arc length. Second part is asking about the find the perimeter of the wall decoration. The total outer edges will be the perimeter. Then perimeter should equals to, we know the AB part is 44, we have calculated before, plus add this BC part 6, plus adding this 20 part 20, plus adding this AD part again 6. Adding those values, you will get, it will be 76 centimeter as the total perimeter. That's also an easy part. Let's try the question number 3. In part 3, it has been decided to attach small buttons along the edge of the circular portion starting from A end around the shaded part, such that the distance between every two adjacent buttons is 4 centimeter. How many buttons are required for this? That means they are willing to attach small buttons only AB arc. Therefore, I can find number of spaces, because the distance between every two adjacent button is 44. We know the perimeter, sorry, we know the arc value of the AB is 44. Then I can find the number of spaces. Number of spaces equals, number of spaces equals 44 divided by 4, it will be 11. Therefore, number of buttons means 11 plus 1 equals 12 buttons. We need 12 buttons because if I am dividing this part into two equal parts here, and here should be a button, here should be a button, and here should be a button. Therefore, if there are two spaces, we have to use three buttons. Likewise, if there are 11 spaces, we have to use 11 plus 1, 12 buttons. Question number 4. Find the total area of the decoration. I think I will not having enough space for this calculation. Therefore, I'm taking a new blank page for the part 4. Yes, let's start the question number 4 here. We have to calculate the total area. Total area means a combination of semicircular part and a trapezium part. Then first of all, we will try to find out the area of the semicircular part. Semicircular part will be pi r squared into theta over 360. We know a complete circle can be written as pi r squared, but this is a sector. This is a sector. Then it has to maintain a theta over 360 part. Then pi is 22 over 7, and the we know the radius is 14. Then 14 into 14 into theta is 180 because of a semicircular, divided by 360. Then we can cut 2, and this will be cutted as 2 and 2 and 2. It is coming an answer 22 into 14. This will be 308 square centimeters. And the trapezium part will be equals to half into addition of the two parallel lines into perpendicular height. Half into two parallel lines are BC and AB, then 20 plus 28, 20 plus 28 into perpendicular height. Perpendicular height will be, here we know this is a radius of 14 centimeter, and then this whole height is 50 centimeter. Then this perpendicular height should be 50 minus 14 centimeter. Then half into, here we'll be having 48 into, here we'll be having 36. You can cut this 36 and 2 and also this 48, no problem. It will be 18. The answer will be 48 into 18 should equals to 864. 864 square centimeters. And then the total area is equals to addition of this 864 and this 308. This will be, here will be 2, here will be 7, here will be 11. 1172 square centimeters. This is the end of the second structured essay question. When we are going into question number 3, there will be a problematic situation because of they are not provided the necessary data for the calculations. They are only provided the fact of 600 farmers, and they are not given any angle or any number of farmers related to a mango or pepper or banana or something else, and therefore I think it is not suitable to do the question number 3. Therefore I will move to the question number 4. Question number 4 is another good one. Inverse proportions. If 9 men need 4 days to clean 3 out of 5 of a land, there are 9 men and they need 4 days to complete 3 out of 5 of a task. Therefore, they are not doing the complete task. The first thing we are asking, find the work completed in man days. Here completed means not the entire work. They are asking about these 9 men doing 4 days work. They are asking about the complete task of this 4 days. Then we can write the task of these 4 days. There are 9 men and they are working for 4 days. That means 36 man days. 36 man days. Find the man days required to complete the whole land. That means this 36 is equals to 3 equal parts of the whole land. Then I can divide this 36 by 3 to find the 1 equal part of the work. Then I will multiply it again into 5 to find the total work. Then it should be cancelled in 12. 12 into 5 means it is equals to 60 man days. That means the total land is a task of 60 man days. Question number 3. If 8 men is allocated to clean the remaining land, find the days needed for it. Now we have done 36 man days part, but the total work is 60. Therefore, first of all, we have to find the remaining work. Remaining work. Remaining work is equals to 60 minus 36. That means 24 man days. 24 man days. For this 24 man days work, they are allocated 8 men. Therefore, number of days is equals to 24 man days divided by, we have 8 men here, 8 men. Then 24 divided by 8 means 3 days. Fourth part, if a person is paid rupees 1800 daily, find the total amount spent to clean the whole land. This part is can be done into 2 stages, because the first part is working 9 men 4 days and the second part is working 8 men 3 days. Therefore, we have to count cost separately. First, amount for 9 men for 4 days. Amount for 9 men for 4 days. This will be 1800 rupees per person, and there were 9 men, then this should be multiplied into 9, and there were 4 days. 4 into rupees 64,800. 64,800 rupees. And amount for 8 men for 3 days. Amount for 8 men for 3 days. That means 1800 for one person, and there are 8 men, and they have worked for 3 days. This is equals to rupees 43,200. 43,200. Therefore, the total amount should be, I will write down here, total amount means total amount is equals to 64,800 plus 43,200. This will be equals to 1,08,000. This is the total paid amount. Let's try the fifth and the last question. This is also a very easy one. An unbiased dice marked from 1 to 6 and a regular tetrahedral dice marked from 1 to 4 are tossed together. Represent the relevant sample space in the grid shown below. They have given the grid. We have to mark the grid diagram. Then they are naming the axis also. Therefore, the vertical axis is tetrahedral dice. Then it should be 1. I will get the yellow color for this one. This will be 1. This will be 2. Here will be 3. Here will be 4 because it's tetrahedral. The cubical die would be 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4, 5, and 6. There are no such conditions. They are tossing together. Then 1 and 1 could be found, 1 and 2 could be found, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. No matter. 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4. These all can be happen. We have complete the grid. Then in the question number 2, encircle the event of getting a square number on both dice and write the probability of it. They are asking to encircle having the square number on both dice. That means if the tetrahedral die is getting a square number, there must be definitely the cubical die should be in square number 2. That means first of all we have to find out what are the square numbers here. The square numbers here are, we can get 1 and 4. 1 and 4 are the perfect square numbers. Then it should be 1 and 1, 1 and 1. It should be 1 and 2 also, and it should be 4 and 1 and 4 and 4. Those are the only square numbers we can get in this dice. Then we have to encircle those. Encircle part is the hardest one. Here we can encircle the necessary points. Then find the probability of those. Then we can see there are 4 points, 4, and the overall every point is 6 into 4, 24. Then the probability is 4 out of 24. Last part of the paper, part B. The probability of winning a game by Fatima is 5 upon 7. The probability of winning the game by Sayuri is 7 upon 9. Complete the T diagram to represent the all possible outcomes with relevant possibilities. We are first giving Fatima, therefore I will write Fatima here, and then we can write here is the other one is Sayuri. The results could be win or lose. Win or lose. Sayuri is also whether she can win or whether she will lose. Then win or lose here. Then get the probabilities. The winning probability of Fatima is 5 out of 7. That means 5 out of 7. That means Fatima has 2 out of 7 to be lose. The winning probability of Sayuri is 7 out of 9. 7 out of 9. That means she has the losing percentage of 2 out of 9. This is also the same probability because this also belongs to Sayuri. This is the complete tree diagram. Then find the probability of at least one person is winning. At least. The main point here, the important point here is at least one. At least. Right. Let's go through the first branch. Fatima is winning. Sayuri is also winning. We are asking about at least one. Here both are winning. Definitely can be get. Let's go through this branch. Fatima is winning, Sayuri is losing. The minimum condition is at least one. Then Fatima has won. No problem, we can get this. Then we jump into this branch. Fatima is losing, but the Sayuri is winning. The minimum condition is at least one. Then definitely this can be get. Fatima is losing and both Sayuri is losing. Fatima and Sayuri both are losing, then we cannot get this branch. Then we have to find the probability of these branches separately and finally add. I can get this branch 5 out of 7 into this one 7 out of 9 plus 5 out of 7 into 2 out of 9 plus this 2 out of 7 into this one 7 out of 9. Simplifying this one, you will get here 63, 35 out of 63, and this one also 63, this will be 10, and this one also 63, this one will be 14. Adding those values, you will get 59 out of 63. Right. We have done all the 5 questions except the third one, the data representation one. By completing this question, we are coming to the end of the video, and I hope to get the second part discussion of this paper as soon as possible in the future. I'm trying my best to give you the paper discussion of the second part before you are facing the first term test of 2024. Stay tuned with the channel and let me know if you have any doubts or the questions, or you can leave a comment down below. Then I'm ending this video. See you soon.